Hello, zusammen! Hello, world! Good morning, Europe! And of course, good afternoon, Asia! Okay, now, friends, we are here once again. And of course, and God said, it's not good for a man to be alone. So let's all welcome Itinakda! Hello, you can...
Guten Morgen, Welt.
Okay.
Good morning, Asia and everywhere.
Yeah, because I have a gift of forgetfulness. I would like to give you a flower.
Oh,
Okay.
how precious.
Okay, but I have to explain.
Yeah.
Okay. There are three types of flowers here, and of course this is pink.
Yeah.
The pink one is for 2020 for this year, and advance 2021 for the yellow color, and the white one for 2022. Okay.
And this one if we die, right?
Yeah. Okay, this is for you. Okay, we're just having fun here, guys. So
You can blast them.
okay.
Oh, wait.
Okay. I cannot say anything.
It's just this one.
Okay. And remember, I give you advance flower because I have a gift of forgetfulness. So that's why. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our program, Friends on Air. And this morning, we are going to share with you, and I hope this topic will be interesting to you as well, because we'll be talking about manipulative relationships. Okay, what is your opinion on manipulative?
Manipulate relationships.
Mhm.
They are very one-sided.
Yeah, one-sided.
And it's not balanced relationships.
Mhm. Have you ever, or do you have an experience being manipulated by someone? It could be a friend or a family or loved ones like that.
Yeah, I can tell you, I had
Okay.
experienced this from my boss.
My boss.
Ex-boss.
Okay, you can expand. Okay.
I had a boss. He's a dentist, and I just started to work there. And in the first day, he already started. He was nice, but then he started to point every day, to all workers, not just on me, to all workers, to find failure on them, to point. And he was like, he never did something wrong. He always was the best, the most beautiful, handsome, and he never did anything wrong. And like
Okay, just continue because I'm sharing our program.
I just every day I had to hear from my patients, clients, once again a new worker start here to see a new face. And then I ask back, why? What's the reason? How many faces you saw already? And they just answered to me, inside of since 6 months, maybe already 10 new workers' faces they saw.
Okay.
So I started to think about what's the reason for it. And then after a while I could really figure out why, because he really manipulated all the workers.
So how it feels?
He put you down.
Put you down. Okay. He just
there was,
criticizing you
criticizing, and he
Okay.
always, you never could tell him how you feel, or how the workers, if you tell them something which is true, or show him up how he is, or how the workers feel, then he got very upset and put you very down.
Okay, so that's how tragic to have a manipulative boss like him. Okay.
Nobody stayed there.
Okay.
Just one worker. But all the other one always they changed the workplace. Nobody
I thought
stayed
you are
there.
being singled out by your boss because
No,
maybe
I
he is
decided-
insecure because you're so beautiful, or she is.
No, as I started to stop, then he really treated me so nicely, so that I stayed to keep there, and he wanted to keep in touch and everything.
Okay, I'm done sharing my my video today. Okay, I have to put it down for because this is a bit heavy for me. Okay, guys, we're not talking about the manipulative relationships, and I would like to stress this first because this manipulation could be in a workplace, your example, your boss, as well as your friends, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend or girlfriend as well, or your family as well. So now let's deal deeper or go further. What is manipulative relationship? And I would like also to encourage each and every one of you guys, just send your message and we will answer. And we will also, if that's a question, of course, we will answer. And if that's another points, then I would appreciate as well. Okay. Let's talk about now manipulative relationship. In this discussion, we will discuss, of course, the meaning and how to spot and how to avoid this kind of people. Okay, don't forget, we're dealing in general. Okay, so manipulative is taking advantage of you. Okay, like in your case, it's just like, do you think he took advantage of you?
Sure.
In what way?
Yes.
way?
Like in a smart way.
Mm-hmm.
If you do anything not wrong, then he find always a point to put you down.
Okay, good. And using you for their gain.
Yeah.
So I'll give an example for this one. Like for instance, if you have a friend, okay, you have a friend, and your friend remember you because you have money. Then he wanted to borrow money from you. Then you are being only remembered by a person if they need something from you. That's one form of manipulation. Okay, another one, maybe they only get in touch when they need some comfort. Some people like in emotional aspect, because some people would call you, would chat you, would text you and said, please friend, come over, please friend, I need you now. But when they are happy, they are gone. Okay, or they use their power to exploit you. And this is the best example in your case, like your boss, because he's using his power to empower you, because maybe he's thinking that, oh, you're just blah blah blah, and it's really hard. Okay, and let's understand first, and of course we need to understand why these people became manipulative, why these people are projecting or what happened to them, of course. Yeah. So we need to understand as well. Okay, do you have an idea on that?
I can tell you something because I asked myself as well about my ex-boss.
Yes.
In that time, what brings him so far that he treat every worker like this, and also the patient, they realize this.
Okay.
And I wanted just to help him because I felt a bit like sorry for him, like because every time
instead of hating him, you feel sorry. You're so nice.
I just wanted to help him, like also from the Christian view. And then I realized that he used this as a facade. A front facade in his weakness, in his insecurity.
And this is a good point as well. I agree with that, because some people who are insecure, there is a big insecurity within. They have to project. They use these gestures, or it could be a verbal abuse as well, in order for them to look as they are good and firm people. Insecurities as well. That's good. Okay, let me read some here first before we continue. Okay.
And
just go on. I'll just
an example.
Okay.
He always wanted to be the best. And as example, if it came to hygienic points, how we learned in the school or in the study time, he always wanted to be thinking different. His dental office. Always. And he used what is really not correct. He used ways who was not correct, but he used those ways just to be different, just to show up he's the best, or he want to be different than all others.
Wow, you feel comfortable of this topic, I guess. You are more talkative nowadays. Today. Okay. I have to address this one question here from Mark Anthony, the love of Nebosha. How about credit grabber? Do you think this is manipulative? Credit grabber, like for instance, I do a good thing. Okay, okay. Especially in a group, you take the lead. You are the leader, and people will get that credit by themselves. They are not the one who made it, but they have to take the credit for themselves. I guess, Mark,
Yeah.
that's true as well.
Yeah,
Because
of course.
especially in a group or in a workplace, sometimes we spend a lot of hours doing this craft, and your boss will not notice it, and there are people around you who are more aggressive. Okay, there are people more talkative, and they have these guts, and they would of course they will show you that, okay, this is mine work and this is not yours. Okay, and that's that's manipulation as well. Okay, another one here. It is defense mechanism. Tita Ishang, that's the word that I'm thinking that I cannot put out.
Yeah.
Okay, one person to hide of the insecurities. Thank you. Okay, and let's go. Okay, what causes manipulative behaviors? Okay, I have here. This could be a personality disorder. Have you heard it right? Personality disorder, such as borderline personality disorder and antisocial personality disorder. Let's explain this antisocial or antisocial personality disorder. There are a lot of people. They don't want to mingle or their group to welcome other people. Antisocial. They don't like other people. Like here in Switzerland. Do you think they are willing a handsome Filipino like me to to engage in their group? Of course, because of your social background, they might rejected you. They might criticize you. They become racist sometimes, and that's antisocial. They don't want to be with
Encourage.
other people, and that's why they have what do you call this, exercise or practice this manipulative behavior. Do you agree with that?
It's true.
Okay, can you tell
Yeah.
me just a bit? What is the bad side of? No, I might be blocked by this situation. Just a bit one. Like the culture of Swiss people.
Yeah, this is really the bad side.
What?
I'm honest. The bad side is really like Swiss people. They feel comfortable around Swiss people. But if it comes to foreigner, because they had a bad experience with foreigners sometimes, like Serbia or Croatia or Eastern of Europe, because they have some foreigners, they just don't want to work. They just don't want to find a job. They just put their level very high to have a beautiful car, very expensive car, very beautiful apartment, like very expensive stuff. Like just they wanna consume, enjoy the consume life, but they are not willing to work, and then they start to do bad things, like they get criminal, or they
let's have a stop that. They might there might be a police coming around. Okay, and that is what I wanted to know more about the philosophy or the culture of Swiss people.
That's the reason why they started to hate foreigners, because they image, and as well they draw just on the way, like garbage or everywhere. And because Switzerland was a very clean country, but it's not the same anymore. Like before.
Let's me read from here. Okay. They see themselves as not same status in life as others, but they will socialize with others who have the same life. Example, middle class to class status, and that's true as well. Okay, they are using the social aspect or being an antisocial, and we are not aware of this, that we are now in a manipulative situation. People are using these tactics or strategies just to eliminate you from their eyes. Okay, another thing is that to understand them is social and environmental factors. Like what we have discussed this already. What social and environmental factors, like the background, like a Filipino like me. Of course, But it depends. I guess, everywhere when I go,
You find friends.
yeah, they
Yeah,
love
because
me.
you're open. And you're
Okay,
funny.
okay. Another one here. So send more about your. Send more. Okay, I have okay. One of the nice program under Capitulo Versiculo. Thank you, Mark. Thanks, KB. See you later to your nice program. Ay, Kirobel is watching us. Okay, you
Oh,
encourage.
hello.
Oh, give me the gun, guy. Give me the gun. Kirobel, can you share your opinion about this topic, about manipulative relationship? Or it could be your friend, it could be your girlfriend, your family, and any other people around us. Okay, and another thing that we must understand from these people is the heritable trait. So passed down from generation. Do you agree with this?
Can you
Being
repeat?
okay, I'll give I'll give justice on this because I'm the one who jot this pointer. In order for us to understand manipulative people, we have also to understand that this could be an I cannot inheritance or this is being inherited from their parents as well.
Okay.
In a very simple way, like for instance, your mother is a manipulative to your dad. Example only, this is an example. Then when you get married, you also manipulative to your husband. So this is the case, guys. I will not elaborate so much on this because it is very, very self. What do you call this? Self-explanatory. Okay, thank you, Carabel. Ok, nice to give you glory. The RC Tabo de la Cruz. Ok, nice to God be the glory. Ate Dan is watching. Okay, thank you, Ate Dan. Shoot your missile. Okay. Edwin Ricaldi, good morning. Brother Ferd, Sister Esther from Milan, Italy. And Erwel Feliciano, my good friend in the Philippines. Okay. Friend, if you have something to say, just say it now. Liancy Raitos, kumusta si Kuya Lance? Okay. And more. Kirable, haha, you laugh. Oh, give me a gun, friend. Okay, let's continue now. Okay, more.
Just another point. What
Okay.
is typical? They communicate passive and aggressively.
Yes.
That's really what I experienced with my boss as well.
Okay,
In that
when you say passive and aggressive, this is a type of person that he is stubborn enough.
Yeah.
He wants to procrastinate thing. Like for instance, your boss have to let you do something.
And
But okay, go.
And another point is as well, like they don't care.
Mhm.
They don't care how other feels or what is important for the others, for the other persons around. They just take care for themselves, and that's why they don't care how they treat them, how they talk to them, in the way how they talk to them about their feeling. No, they don't care.
Okay, they don't care. Okay, let's go to now signs of a manipulative person and how to spot them. This is the issue here now is that sometimes we are surrounded by our friends. Of course, sometimes these manipulative people is your family, but you are not aware of this that they are manipulating you. And now we're going to disclose, divulge. Okay, the signs on how to spot them. Okay, number 1, guilt trip. What is guilt trip? Guilt trip. Okay, and they are make you feel bad and guilty about the situation. Have you ever experienced this one? Okay, and like accusing you of not caring them when you most likely do. Okay, this is a type of power trip of a person who is saying, no, you are not caring me, you are so bad, and now that you are not doing this, feel bad about yourself. Really, I'm doing this. So they are making you into a guilt feeling.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they just see themselves, not the others. They just take care for themselves, but not for others. And they play the victim card always.
Okay, and that's guilt feeling. Okay.
Also, what is typical on those type of person, they joke always about the others.
Mm-hmm.
Like example, if somebody tell them the truth, or
Mhm.
if somebody feel bad
Mhm.
how they treat them, then they joke about these
Mhm.
points
Okay.
with their friends or with their people
Mhm.
around.
So,
put them
if
down.
this is only in Filipino language, I can express more about this. But this one is a bit hard for me. Guilt trip, I guess you experience this from your friends or in your family, meaning that they make you feel bad of the situation wherein you are not doing bad anything of it. Okay, let's read from here. Well, we are watching with Brenda now here at Occidental Mindoro. God bless your ministry. Thank you. Imong Nawong, what's this? Is watching. Imong Nawong. What is Imong Nawong? Okay, another thing that making you feel guilty for being better than them or having more in life. This is a real problem as well. That some people would always tell you, like, I'll put this in a relationship now, in husband and wife. Like for the husband, he is not earning much, and he has less of things in life, and in short, a poor a poor one. And now he is saying to his wife, oh, good for you, you have work, good for you, you have a good family, good for you, you have a lot of investment, good for you. And this is a bit manipulating, because he wants you to have sympathy on you, right? To empathize you. Like you are putting, he is grabbing your emotion just to feel what he is feeling.
Nice.
But in truth, he is making something in playing trick.
Yeah, true.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah, this is really can be a point as well. So they make, what is also the point is like, they make their problem what they have. They point to
Other
the
people. Blaming other people.
They turn always the problems from them to the others. They always switch to the others. So,
Okay.
And example, the most high point is if somebody tell them the truth, or tell them how they feel treated, then they switch to another topic,
Okay.
or they escape from it, or they block you. They don't want to have contact anymore with you, because they feel bad,
Okay.
because you told them the truth, or you told them how you feel. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just add on that. And that manipulative person often change the subject of the
true.
discussion.
Yeah.
Okay, like for instance, you're in the heat of your argument with your boyfriend or girlfriend, your husband or wife, your family, and then a manipulative person will change or cut you, block you, and change the topic in order for you not to ask further questions.
Yeah.
So in a relationship, guys, like for the girlfriend and boyfriend, and this man is being more powerful, empower the girl, of course, and most likely he will cut you in the midst of the argument and change the topic, like, okay, let's watch basketball, let's watch or play a game. So this is a disgusting behavior of a person showing this or practicing this kind of acts, and this is a form of manipulative behavior. Okay, another one is undermine your self-confidence. Oh, let's deal with this, because this manipulative person will always target your confidence, and they're making some tactics, strategies, and ways just to lessen your confidence. Just to, what I mean is that they are what do you call this? They are pondering, they are striving hard just to lose your confidence of yourself. Because in this way, they can manipulate you easily. Okay, can you say more about this?
Yeah, it's very selfish.
Okay.
Because it's also with narcissism similar.
Okay.
Because narcissistic people are very similar, as I researched. They just want to put others down, or their feeling, or they just want to be the best, or they see
Narcissist.
them. But yeah, but inside of them is insecurity. Like how we said already, it's a facade of insecurity or self-less esteem is very less.
Okay. I'll give you a simple illustration, example with this. Like if sometimes overly love. Sometimes you love a person so much. A manipulative person will always use this against you. If he feels that you overly love her, then he will use this against you by making some empowerment or to empower you or to put you down. Like for instance, okay, I feel that this woman loves me so much. Now I can ask anything from her. Give me money. Okay, and anything. Give me the gun. anything, because he feels that you are weak on this point. So I guess you, friends out there, you must love only up to 100%. Don't go beyond 100%. Otherwise, your partner, your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, boyfriend, your family might use this against you. Okay, another thing is this is a common issue. Like someone would say, if you leave me, I will kill myself. Have you heard this one?
Yeah.
This is an
That's
emotional black
that's typical.
propaganda.
Yeah, it's true.
Blackmailing.
Yeah, I had as well another time before many years ago. As well, a crazy boss, typical dentist. Sometimes
You are not blessed
some-
with good boss.
No, like I was the only one who worked there 9 months. All others just for some weeks, and then they cut
Okay.
already. And as I cut the job, he said to me, because of you, I will get sick because you stop the job now at my workplace. So he wanted to like take me the advantage to tell me like if you go, he will get sick, to make me bad about his feelings. Like,
Oh.
it's just
It just doesn't make it. He's making a mind game. Okay, let's continue. And undermine your self-confidence will often want you to have little, no self-confidence. And another one, to take advantage of you, like what have you said. Then have more power over you, and they will often try to make you feel less than them and put you down. Okay, the third one. We have only 5 pointers here to spot manipulative behaviors. Okay, the third one, never accept the blame. This is the most disgusting one. They don't accept blame. Okay, you want to share?
yeah, they like how we said already. If you tell them how, or if you ask maybe the person like, do you think it's okay how you treat your work colleague or or me or somebody, then they get very upset, and they don't allow to blame them. Just then they turn back, or they block you.
Okay. I'll give another
they don't allow.
example. Okay, thank you for that. I'll give another example. Like if you notice that your husband okay, let's put the other side, because I've been discussing about the husband. Oh, they might get angry with me. So I'll take the other side, the woman. Okay, the wife. Like for instance, if you notice, guy, your wife has seeing another person, and this woman, because he is the one who is a culprit of this issue of this case, so she might say that because you have lack of time of me, you have no time for me, that's why I am seeing another person. Do you think this is a good reason? She will not accept the blame. Because your husband might blaming you. We are doing it. Why so blah blah blah. But she might say that okay, because you are the one who has lacking in our relationship.
It's really true, because like
Okay.
I figure out really on many people who are like this, because they always want to find their way or their selfish way. They want to
Okay.
reach their goal, not from others, because it's always one-sided
Okay.
relationships. and if they find their goal, example like the example you told, like if a lady would see another man or a man another lady, they will always find a way to treat you bad or find failure on you, so that they can find their goal, or they can reach their goal, their interests.
Okay, they will try to pass the blame on to you even when it is not your fault. Another thing, to make you, the victim, feel that you did wrong, so that they can have more power over you and take advantage of you. It will always be your fault, and never the manipulators. Okay, I'd like to shout out my Yami Moy, my Yaya back in the Philippines. Thank you for watching. Another one, and the last two, will often change the subject. You have already mentioned this one, like in the light or in the heat of the discussion. This manipulative person will always change the topic in order to cut and to stop the argument as well. Okay, the last one, rationalize their behavior. This person, aside from not accepting the blame or owning the responsibility or being accountable for what they have done, a manipulator also will rationalize their behavior. They have to justify, they have to create some ways in order for you to see that he is not wrong. Right, okay. Even if they are wrong, they can make it seem like they are right and rationalize their behavior. Another one, they won't listen to what you have to say and will instead let you finish and then justify themselves. This is a common and usual problem in a relationship. Just to rationalize, just to make his or herself the correct one, or the right. He has the right, what you call this, opinion. He has the right to say, and he has all the rights. And he has the right. You want to add more?
Yeah, it's it's correct.
Okay. If none,
I guess I said already.
Okay, go again. Let's now go to the application of this, what we are discussing right now, the manipulative relationship. Okay, how to deal with them. This is the issue now. We have already given the signs on how to spot them and the reason why these people are manipulative people. So we have already discussed on that. Okay, how to deal with them. If someone is taking advantage of you and exploiting you for their own gain, it may be worth of keeping your distance a while. And my question is, what if this is your husband? And what if this is your wife? What if this is your family? Because when they are only friends, then you can keep distance. But how can we do this? What do you think?
I guess in that situation is
if
the
it
best.
is your husband, like,
then
for instance,
in this situation, I guess it's the best to go to a specialist.
to the police.
No, not
Call
to police.
144.
No, but to talk with a
Counselor. Huh?
therapist.
Okay.
Yeah, because maybe they can help how
Okay.
to treat or how to
Okay.
help him.
Okay. Thank you. And another thing, you need to know your rights. Yeah, you should know your rights. You know how to deal with them? You should keep distance from these people. Not only the COVID virus, or maybe the COVID virus, the COVID-19 is a way of distancing from other people. But if you're not only distancing from bad people, but as well as good people as well, and that's the COVID way. But what I'm saying here is that we need to keep distance from these people in order for you not to experience this manipulative behavior, okay, against you. Okay, another thing is that know your right. You should know your right as a woman. What is your right? I'm not just a simple person inside the house, inside the home. I'm not just your wife. You should know your rights. You have a lot of rights and wrong. Okay, and another thing, know that people should respect you. You should know this. You should know this. Don't let other people empower you. Don't let other people to put you down, and also to criticize you, to discriminate you, to exploit you. You should know your worth. Okay, that's what I'm saying here. You deserve respect. Okay. Another thing, you have to ask two questions as well. Ask them, do you think the way you are treating me is fair? And this is on confrontation way. You have to confront the person in a good way. You have to say, if this is your husband, if you're your wife, you have to ask, is this, do you think the way you are treating me is fair? And at this point in time, maybe the manipulator will think over it. Of course, he will think over it. Because maybe he is not aware, he is manipulating you. It could be your boyfriend or girlfriend, your family. Again, I'm emphasizing this because these are the people who are immediate people around you. Okay. Another thing, do you think this is reasonable of you to say? If your partner, if your husband, if your boyfriend or girlfriend saying a lot of bad things against you, you have to say, you have to ask, do you think this is reasonable of you to say this? Do I deserve this? In short, do I deserve? Okay. And another thing, the last thing that you could do is to remove yourself from these toxic people. What do you think? To remove yourself, meaning not only keep distancing from them, but you have to remove them from Facebook. I am tired. Okay, you remove them, block them in your Facebook if they are a toxic friends. Okay, if they are not giving you a good like affirmation, like appreciation, or they're just talking purely negative thing against you, better to cut from them. You have to remove yourself. Okay.
Like if the person is like this type of person how we talked about,
Manipulative,
it's okay. But sometimes people want to tell you maybe bad things, but as Christian, I believe you have to accept and pray about it as well. To sometimes they are right.
I have to pray for you.
No. But
okay, go ahead. Just
always,
go ahead. I have to.
Because like
you stay here
if
because
it's
you
like
go over the frame.
type of person, then of
Okay.
course then they will treat you always bad. But you have always as well in life to accept if somebody want to help you. Like, it depends.
Okay,
on
it
the
depends.
situation.
I'll just read this message from Kerbal. Thanks and God bless you for discussing this topic. Manipulation is a broad concept. At least its application is diverse, such as manipulating people, organization, countries, etc. For me, one character of an act of manipulation is egocentrism, strong focus on yourself, same like narcissist. A very good example of a manipulative country could be the US. Give me the gun! Give me the gun! A country that likes to put itself above others and thus, whether good or bad things, to confirm its power and influence. I agree with you, man. This is similar in a personal relationship where manipulation exists. A manipulative person could do even good things mainly to confirm his or her power or influence over you. Okay. Oh, what a wonderful message from our friend from Kerbal. Kerbal is from Ethiopia, and he's now in Switzerland for his PhD. Okay, Jeben, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Let's sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Jeben. Okay, Jeben, happy birthday, our
God
friend from
bless, Jeben.
Geneva, Switzerland. Okay, we have already given, I guess, the totality of what we have discussed. Yeah. I guess there are a lot of manipulative behavior, but we cannot discuss this all in this particular
I
hour.
really have a question.
Okay, question.
Like,
Go
about
ahead.
those kind of person, like if they are really like this, how you really can help them?
Okay, how can you help them?
As well as a Christian.
Okay, so
Because if they would be always like stubborn, how they can have a chance to.
In short, how can you help
Yes.
your partner, your friend, your family
in a good way?
In a good way. Okay, for me, I have to answer this in a very specific manner. Okay, like what I've said earlier, you have to confront. There's no other way in this world. The power of communication. you feel it, you see it, and you should react. Your reaction is very important. Don't let other people exploit you, manipulate you without noticing it. Don't be blinded with your love, because some people put emphasis on their love for this person. That's why they tend to
Use you more than
they
their
tolerate these
opinion.
things, this manipulative behavior. But for us to help them, like if this is your husband, you have to talk to your husband. Tell him, oh, I noticed that you're becoming manipulative. You're doing these things against me, towards me. So we need to talk. And aside from doing this, you have also to consider his or her background, why he's doing this. You have to understand as well, and from there you can derive a good help for them. Okay, more.
But my question is, because almost both by those person, it's like a facade of insecurity,
Yeah.
and especially those people need maybe compliments
Okay.
or attention,
Okay,
or
okay.
like positive.
Okay, continue. I'm
Way.
just brushing down.
Otherwise, if you do this, then you feed them in the bad way as well. Otherwise, they need, because they are empty of those less of those maybe in the childhood, or
Okay,
in the how they grow up, or
Yeah.
how the mother treat them.
Like for
maybe
instance,
really bad,
if
or
they
the
lack
father.
of love
Yeah.
in their childhood.
Yes.
Okay, you have.
Yes.
Yeah. They're using this, like what Tita Ishang said, that this is a defense mechanism actually. Most of them, defense mechanism, because they are showing as a good person, they are showing they are great people, they are showing they are good over somebody, or your wife, your husband, or your boyfriend, girlfriend, or your family. This is a facade, this is on the front, because they have this underlying insecurities. You have to go down, and it always boils down to communication. Instead of tolerating this bad behavior and making him a great person, a hero of this, you have to put stop on this. Okay, what more? If you want to pray, you can pray as well, but if you just keep on praying and never tap that person, hey guy, you are becoming evil today.
Yeah, but otherwise the main problem for those people is they don't allow you to open up. They don't want to see themselves, like
Okay.
to hear how they are.
Okay, if they are
Then-
totally
Yeah.
they are totally blocked,
Yeah.
you, or they are
Yes.
totally what do you call this, close-minded
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
There are
yeah.
people who are like that,
Yeah.
but not all.
Yeah, yeah.
But if that's the case, then you can do anything. You can't do anything because he's blocking. He is close-minded. All you have to do is to call a police. Okay, just to pray for him if that's what you want to do. Okay, more here. Okay. Okay, I'll put it again. Okay, Luda.
Another point
Marie,
is as well,
okay, my friend from Philippines as well is watching. Okay,
you can
go more.
manipulate as well, not just like we talked about relationships or in marriage life.
Yes, yeah.
But you can manipulate as well many groups, like in a spiritual way.
Yeah.
Like you wanna, like example, like sects. They are like this, typical.
Use
like,
sex.
no,
What sect?
Sect.
Denomination?
Secten. Like religious
Groups.
Groups.
Okay.
Who are the leader? They have to follow the leader. Like not
Okay.
go.
Okay, I got it.
Like,
That
yeah.
is a
They-
power
that's
trip.
Also, yeah, that's
Power
also
trip.
very
Also
manipulating.
Okay.
Yeah.
It also belongs to
Yeah.
manipulative
Yeah.
behavior. Okay, this is what I'm saying earlier, that power also, they use the power because they have the power. They
Yes.
have the power to influence. They have the power to rule. So that's it. Okay, another thing here. Another examples before we close this discussion. Another manipulative examples, like implicit threats. This is the threat. Like what I've said earlier, I will kill myself if you will not love me. If you leave me, I can't live without you. Okay, another thing is dishonesty and withholding information as well. This is another way of manipulative behavior, like your husband, your wife, keep not transparent at all. Okay, another one is gaslighting. And this is gaslighting is putting negative in your thoughts. Okay, your mind. He is making repair of your brain. Okay, and then gaslighting and verbal abuse, and another one, use of sex to what to achieve their goals. We have discussed this already before. Okay, this can be used as well, and passive aggressive behavior like what you have mentioned. Okay, anything more?
No.
Okay, nothing. Okay, before we close this one, I have to read and give shout out first for our viewers here, and thank you for all of you for watching our program this morning. Okay, I hope you're still there. Tita Ishang, thank you. The Queen of Asia, the Queen of Friends on Air, and Arcil Tabu de la Cruz, thank you, friend. Mark Anthony from Philippines, our technical head. Rizy Ann is watching, thank you. And Mark Anthony, and more. Okay, and okay. Oh, where are we now? Oh. Okay, thank you. Okay. Oh, muntik na ako mawala po. Okay. Tapos, Joanne, thank you for watching. And Vic Fernando, and Kirobel, our friend. And Ate Dan, Edwin from Italy. Erwell from Philippines. And look at this, Nancy, okay, thank you. And Jaren, thank you. Okay, Imong Nawong, now I understand now. Imong Nawong, your face, if you are of Visayan. Then Yummy Moy, and Marge, and Jeven, and as well as Angelo. Thank you guys for watching this wonderful program. I guess this is another issue in our relationship, and please don't let anybody exploit you. Don't let anybody empower you or put you down. Know your worth. You are a unique person. Do not love overly. You understand what I'm saying? Because some people are being manipulated because they have this super love. They let other people do these bad things to them because she or he loves the person. You love your family too much. That's why you cannot say anything if they are manipulating you. Like, for instance, you cannot marry. You cannot marry because you're not yet your siblings are still studying. So a lot of things, guys. You know this, you know that. Okay, thank you. And Esther, you want to say your past or last word? Say it now.
Yeah, be smart how you treat with those kind of people. And you can pray for wisdom from God to handle with those kind of people. But never disrespect yourself in a marriage life or in a relationship from the partner. Don't allow this to
happen.
To use.
Okay, to happen.
Yeah.
To happen in your relationship. Bye for now. Ako kasi kaibigang First mula dito sa Switzerland, and this is my beautiful wife. Wifey. Wifey, because here we can Wi-Fi. That is Wi-Fi, but my wife Esther say goodbye in German.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Okay.
Or tschüss or ciao.
Bye.